Brian Chambers, what's up? Welcome to Hangar 51. How you doing tonight, man? Mike Bird, what's up? So I'm trying to finish my dinner, guys. Having a little Chinese here. So, David, what's up? How you doing, man? Oh, and by the way, hello, Crystal. Who else is here? Godfather RC, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Jeff Adams, what's up? So, Jeff, talk to me. What's preventing you from going to Bigfoot this year? Ken Bird, the birds are here. How you doing, Ken? Good to see you. Let's see. Hey, Tim, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Mike SSI, good to see you, man. JCB, what's up? Look at all you guys piling in. It's good to see you, man. Alberto, what's up? Yeah, Alberto, I'll give you that one. Boy, it was hot in Florida this year. Wow. That was the hottest summer I've got here in 83. And this is the hottest summer I've ever experienced. Holy crap. Crunch time at work? Oh, no kidding. Really? That's too bad. Sorry to hear that, man. Ah, Tim, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful jet. Man, it's even prettier in person. Oh, my God, that thing's beautiful. Flies great. I flew it today. Got 4 flights on it today. Flies really good. Great flying airplane. I got a 9-minute flight out of it. Landed with 3.79. Just right at storage voltage. And then I got another 9 minutes. Well, but I lost a minute. I had to do a aborted takeoff, taxi back around and do it again. And so I think I was only in the air for 8 minutes. And that one I got on video. So I got an 8-minute flight on video. Right, so what's up? Are you going to take a nap tonight? Do I have to put on some sleepy music for you or something? What? No lullabies. Oh, lullabies for sleeping. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can find a lullaby. I can find you some nice, smooth, soothing music. Oh yeah, JCB, where were you adding geotext to? Your field? Yeah, the club field. Yeah. So how long is your runway now? Yeah, there's a bunch of Corsairs out, Albert. If you're Alberto, if you're looking for one, I think I have 11 Corsairs. My biggest one is the 1700 from FMS, and then I have the 1600 with the folding wings from LX Models. Those are my two biggest ones. Yeah, I love Corsairs too. There's one in the trailer right now, but I didn't fly it today. Yeah, actually, Jeff Roach Coach has been in the show every night, Saturday, Sunday, and Thursday. So yeah, he's been here every week. $260. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, a tornado took out 100 feet last year. Oh, no kidding. Wow. That sucks. Augured in, what's up? Jeff in Lower Alabama. So that's this picture is from HSD. How do they say this? HSD Jets USA or HSD USA Jets? One or the other. Yeah, it's an HSD model. It's almost a 2-meter wingspan. It's gigantic. It's twin 90s, but it is 6S, which it advertises it, but the dumbasses, when I bought it, they put one of those IS 150 adapters in my cart for me, and I don't need it on that plane. So I don't know why they put that in the damn cart. It flies with 2 packs, but the packs are they're parallel. They're not in series. They're parallel. They're soldered together, so you can fly it on 1 pack if you want to. I mean, you don't have to fly 2 packs, but you kind of need the weight on the nose. So you're going to need, if you didn't fly 2 packs, you could fly 1 big pack, but you need the weight. So, but yeah, I flew it for 9 minutes and landed with 379. So right at storage charge, and it flew great. Alberto, I'd take a ride in anything that anybody's got. Period. Who did you buy a 262 from? Tim, what's going on? You have to go to work early in the morning. Are you leaving already? Okay, I understand. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you. David yourself, what's up? Uh-oh, Shadow's here. I see Midget King. What's going on, Pimp Man? No, I'm not eating it with chopsticks. That takes too long. I'm trying to hurry up. Yeah, chopsticks, I can do it, but it's kind of a pain. This is faster. Oh, you bought a 262 from Roach. Oh, okay. Which one did you get, Jeff? Was it the free wing or the Dynam or something else? Yeah, Shadow, they fixed the catastrophic wing problem on this thing. The one that came apart had a hardwood square spar in it. Mine's got a big round carbon fiber spar in it, so it's not going to come apart now. I don't know why they put a wood spar in it in the first place. That was a stupid idea, especially a square wood spar. But now it's got a round carbon fiber tube in it. It's not going to break. Oh, I got you. You got the free wing, the first version. Gotcha. Gotcha. How much repair work do you got to do on it? What's better, balsa or foam? That's just an opinion. I have both. I wouldn't, I wouldn't say one's better than the other. Not because it's balsa or foam. I just, I like different airplanes that are different things. So I just bought a Tucano. What is it? Black Horse. Yeah, makes it. It's It's a balsa wood airplane, and it flies great. I love that plane too. But this 262's foam. So I don't have a preference one way or the other. If it's a nice airplane, I'll buy it. I don't care if it's foam or balsa. Yeah, Ken's right there. Balsa plane's a lot harder to fix than a foam plane. Yeah, matchsticks. Yeah. Yeah, when you crash it, that's what you end up with. Well, Bill, what's up? How much more work you got to do on it, Jeff, or is it ready to fly? There's just something about the sound of monocoat. What? I didn't know monocoat had a sound. Unless it's, peeling off the airplane and flapping while you fly by. I don't. I'm eating Chinese RC plane. Yeah, I haven't eaten all day today. Been flying. I got to the field at 8:30 this morning, and I think I got 13 flights in. So, boy, this stuff's spicy. Whoo! Wow. The crackling sound when you're shrinking the monocoat. That's funny. Hey, Joe Habib, what's up? Good to see you. So I got 23 in the room, 10 likes. All right, guys. Keith Christie, what's up? Good to see you, man. Uh-oh. Randy just put up a link. I'm almost afraid to open it. Oh, God. I shouldn't have opened it. I knew it. Randovision! Stop it! Oh, that's right up your alley, Jeff. You're a hell of a good painter. See, that thing will look awesome when you're done. Or hey, just paint the whole thing gray and start over. Make your own scheme. Since you got to repaint it anyway. Make it look like a brand new plane, a whole new scheme. I personally love this scheme. This green, the dark and light green, are so beautiful together on this airplane. It's just incredible. It is just so beautiful. Got me. Yeah, you got me. Robert's favorite airplane? Really? I never heard him say that. I must have missed that episode. Yeah, I knew who you were talking about. Yeah, Keith, I can resize it. I didn't want to. I wanted to be in the picture, but I didn't want you to see me eating. I was trying not to eat in front of you. You know, I mean, it's kind of rude, you know. But I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I left here this morning at 7:30, and to get to the field by 8:30 ish, and yeah, I've flown it with 4S, but the kind of flying I do with it, I don't need the 4S. You know, I do a lot of slow roll, you know, slow flight rolling, um, and a lot of inverted flight. Um, I don't need the 4. I don't hover it. I mean, I do a little bit, but that's not my thing. I'm not a big hoverer. I can do it. I just don't enjoy it. You know, it's kind of boring for me to hover an airplane. You know, I'll do it for 30 seconds. That's enough. I give up. You know, same thing when I'm flying on the Monday night simulator. I don't never hover my plane very. I like doing a nice slow knife edge, but yeah, I'm not much of the hovering, and that's what the 4S comes in handy for. The way my QQ's set up, the gains are so high that if I start going fast, you start getting the tail flutter, and that's by design. I don't want to fly the plane fast. So the fact that I'm not hovering it, I don't need the speed. So 4S doesn't really help me any. Now I have the Mamba, and I fly that on 4S. You're having a beer to wash down my Chinese? There you go. Well done. Good job. Hey, Don, what's up? Good to see you, man. Oh, your club did an auction today? Yeah? Any good deals? Did you get anything? All right. Done with that. Well, there's a lot of other brands out there. You don't have to buy Horizon airplanes. Go to Hobby Zone and buy some Arrows airplanes. They're great, nice airplanes, pretty cheap. Some of them are. Or you can go Banana Hobbies. They have even cheaper ones. What's up, Lyndon? How you doing tonight, man? Good to see you. Yeah, Arrow's got a bunch of good planes. I like the Arrow stuff. I really do. That's nice stuff. Kenny F. and Rogers, what's up? Good to see you, man. Oh, I'm sure Fred's just running a little late. I'm sure he'll make it in. He's, who knows, maybe working. I swear to God, I think he lives at that place. He's always there. Working on number 3 of the weekend. Are you planning on going through a lot of planes there, Kenny? Victor, what's up? How you doing, Victor? Yeah, 60 hours a week is a laxed week, huh? Yeah, Victor and I were flying a pair of 262s in formation last week in the fly-in on Monday night. That was a lot of fun. An excessive amount of parts around. All right, let's switch back over to this. So I've got my Flght Fest shirt on. I got it from. I didn't go to Flite Fest, but they had the shirt on sale, and when I bought my foam board, I bought a shirt. So I got my official Flite Fest shirt on. Philip, what's up? How you doing, man? Oh, I missed something here. Hang on a minute. Yeah, Joe, does that plane come with floats or not? I can't remember if, or I think it doesn't come like for just a few extra bucks you can get it with the floats. I forget. I like that airplane though. It's a good looking airplane. It's pretty. Yeah, well, yeah, it only takes one. That's true. One airplane's all we really need. It's just that a lot of us want. We have an obsession for foam planitis, I think is what David yourself calls it. Yeah, we have foamitis or foam planitis. Yeah. Yeah, there's a support group for that. It's on Facebook. I forget what I joined it, but I forget the name of it now. Oh God, Philip, that sucks. Yeah, it was beautiful today. It was a beautiful day. It's 70 out here right now. It probably was only about 80 all day today. No wind, overcast. Didn't even really have any sun. Just a cloudy, overcast day. About 80 degrees. No wind. It was a beautiful day to fly. Not too many people at the field today though, but it was a beautiful day. Yeah, give Philip a wrench. He won't hit anyone with it. Yeah. Kenny's got it figured out with his $5 airframes. Yeah. That's why I ordered a whole box of foam board. I got 50 sheets of foam board. I'm going to be building me some foam airplanes. I think I have like 15 receivers left that I need to put in airplanes. So I'm going to get busy building some foam planes. Got a 1614? Wow, on 6S. Holy crap. Really? I know there's no landing gear on that plane because you couldn't make landing gear long enough to swing that prop. Holy crap. You found $500 in your wallet. Holy crap. You didn't know you had $500 in your wallet? You've got way too much money, Randy. You need to send some of that to me. You've got $500 in your wallet. You don't know what's in there. You've got way too much money. You've got landing gear that works just fine, really? Is it like really tall or you got really big tires on it? Yeah, Randy can definitely go buy himself a plane with $500. So, yeah, it's like Christmas in October for him. Check 6, what's up? You would have bought hookers and beer. Oh, that's a good one. Oh my God, it rolled over again. A $1.5 billion with a B. $1 billion. I need to win that. If I win the billions, guys, everybody gets an airplane. You get an airplane. You get an airplane. You get... I'll be buying airplanes for everybody if I won that billions. Holy shit. Oh, so the gear's 8 inches without wheels on it. Holy shit. Holy crap, man. That's wow. Oh, Ken, you won't even have to hold me to it, man. Boy, you wouldn't believe how many airplanes I'd be buying you guys. What am I going to do with $1.5 billion? I mean, I know what I would do with it. I have plans. I know exactly what I would do with it. And 1.5 billion is enough to do it. I could do it with that. So I have a superb idea. But yeah, it's going to take a lot of money I ain't got. Yeah, imagine all the free... I'd be sending 3 airplanes to everybody because that way you all get free shipping. Manage what? The money? Oh, that's no problem, Wild Bill. I can manage it. Yeah, give it to the Ukraine. Yeah. They don't need money. They just need weapons. I could send them a bunch of weapons and pay the bill for them. That'd eat it up fast, though. I'd lose the money quick if I did that. Managed to spend it? Oh, I wouldn't have any trouble spending it. Does 50% of it go to Biden? Not in my book. But I don't even check the dollar donation. I'm not giving Biden $1. Yeah, hookers and blow. Richard Webb, what's up? Hey, we hit 30. Look at that. 30 people here tonight. Good job. Thanks for coming, guys. Oh, look who just popped in. Mr. Snitches. Yeah, he just popped in. It's his kind of place. Yeah, hookers and blow. He jumped in at the right time. Yeah, that's tonight's topic. Yeah, hookers and blow. Oh, that's funny. Roy! The first 50%. Nah, that's only if you cash out early. I wouldn't. I'd take the payments. I'm not cashing out. Yeah, no, they're sneaking him into Michael Bear's house because he's got that stylish new swimming pool that he wants to get the hookers in. Do I know how to set up the buddy box on a free Sky? No. I mean, I can't imagine it being that hard. If you go to the, I think there's a buddy box setup already in the Tyrannus. I don't know if your Q radio has that or not, but it's already in the Tyrannus. There's Fred. Fred! I told you guys he'd be here. He's here. You're for your abused airplane shelter. Roach Coach, there he is. I think Jeff Adams was looking for you. He says you haven't been around. I said, yeah, he's been here every week. Where you been? So if Jeff Adams is still here, there he is. He's here. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it, Lewis. I got a 9-minute flight out of it, and then I had to abort a takeoff and got an 8-minute flight on the second one. I got that one on video. So I'll probably put that up tomorrow. Just got home from the airport. Oh, yeah? Picking somebody up at the airport, or did you just fly in from somewhere? Yeah, I got to send a picture here. Hang on a second. Let's go here. 13. Oh, that's right. You fly at that little airport. I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. I remember seeing the aerial footage from your FPV camera. I don't know if you were flying at FPV, but yeah, you had a camera on the plane. Yeah, yeah. You wish, Randy. Nope. 9 minutes, landed with 3.79 volts. Right at storage charge. Right on it. Yep. Yeah, my puff battery days are over. We're not doing that anymore. Right, but you had a camera in it. You could have been flying FPV, right? I mean, it's if you'd have been recording an FPV flight, it would look just like the flight you put up, which really was cool. You know, good footage. I liked it. Are you the only one getting a stomach ache after eating bananas? I guess so. I don't get a stomach ache after eating a banana. Yep, charged to 4.2. Not doing the extra charging. That didn't get me anywhere. Some of my planes won't even fly if I overcharge them like that. The high voltage packs, the 435, that it doesn't work on mine. My Yak 130 for sure it won't work. The plane just sits there doing nothing. The lights come on and it won't beep. It doesn't do anything. It detects the high voltage and it won't even fire up the ESC. So I think I did watch your Minion flight, I believe. Yeah, you're supposed to peel them first. Yeah, I guess it's just the ESC. Some ESCs, I've got a drone that does the same thing too. If I overcharge the drone, it crashes. I take off and then it just loses stability. It won't. No matter what I do, it just kind of rolls over to the side and crashes. And then when I go pick it up, by then the voltage is low enough. All I do is unplug it, start it over again, and then it flies fine. But if I start it with an overcharged battery, it just crashes every time. Bananas are even great for plants too, huh? What kind of plants are we talking about, Bill? Roses? Yeah, well, Lewis, they have they have high voltage packs that are made to overcharge, you know, to charge to 4.35, and your battery charger has a setting for that. LiPo high voltage. Almost all the chargers have the setting for that. So I was only charging mine to like 4.26, like so 0.06 over. That's all. But that was enough to screw the Avanti crashed because of that twice. My drone crashes every time I put a battery in. It's overcharged, and the Yak 130 won't even power up if I put an overcharged battery in. It just sits there looking stupid. Lights come on, but that's it. It won't do anything. Well, it depends on what you mean by as good as Horizon Hobby. If you're looking for safe bind and fly planes, there's pretty much nothing else but Horizon. But if you're just looking for good airplanes, yeah, Hobby Zone they sell Horizon planes also, but they also have a brand called Arrows, and really good airplanes, nice stuff. T-33? What are we talking about? T-33? No, that's if you're thinking that's what happened to my T-33, no, that's not what happened. Well, I don't think that's what happened. It flew too long. I would think it wouldn't have flown because I took off and circled around, went to the other end of the field, circled back, and then as I was making my turn to make another loop is when I lost it. So I was probably in the air at least a minute. So I don't think that's what happened. I don't know. Maybe. Hard to tell. Yeah, they were lightening up their batteries by cutting off the balance lead. Well, they just wanted a Gen 2 battery. That's all. Yeah, Ghetto G2. Yeah, yeah. That's like erasing zeros off $100 bills to counterfeit $10 bills. That's how you do it. You want to counterfeit a $10 bill? Just erase the last zero off a $100 bill. You got it. Good to go. Yeah, but Motion's planes are too expensive, Lewis. That's why they're wanting to get away from Horizon, because Horizon's planes are too expensive. So we're looking for good inexpensive airplanes. So you have to go to Hobby Zone, or even Hobby King has some good inexpensive airplanes. Really? You went to the hospital over a low potassium level? Wow. What were your symptoms? Just chest pains? Indigestion? What do you think it was? The blue flash is a no-no? Yeah, that's pretty much true, Fred. The $100 bill is the new $10 bill. Yeah, it's about right. As expensive as everything's getting, it's unbelievable. What was I just looking at that was like out of this world expensive? What the fuck? I just looked at something. What was it? I was like, oh my God. All right, so let me. All right, so let's create an email and we'll send it to myself. Okay. I'm going to attach a photo. Okay. And then send. Okay. I'm going to put a picture up here in a little bit after I send it to myself. So that loader was expensive as crap. What loader? What are we talking about? Chest pains, nausea. Yeah, I had that the other day myself. It was indigestion, really bad. Oh my God. I was really in a lot of pain. I was like, holy crap. So Roach, when you're buying those the 636 receivers, how much do those things cost? Oh, the construction vehicles. I thought their construction vehicles were pretty cheap. The excavator I got wasn't too bad. Um, I forget how much I paid for that. It was just, I think it was like $103 or something. That's really cool too. I really like the excavator. You know, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Fred's still looking for donations to his abused airplane shelter. So, any of you guys have some extra money, just send it Fred's way. He's really trying to help out those abused airplanes. Yeah, I'm accepting donations of any kind as well. Tim already donated $5. uh, you know, RC plane, they probably will, but it's probably going to be $100 more expensive. By the time they put the new smart technology in it and redesign it for a top loading battery and put lights on it, it'll probably, instead of the 189 or 229, whatever it is right now, it'll be 329, 349, guarantee it. So, and then I don't think it'll be such a hot airplane. I think part of the appeal of that airplane is the price. I have two of them. I got a brand new one in the box right there. Oh, I love that airplane. Yeah, I bought another tank. I really need help, guys. I got to tell you, I really need help. So I jumped on eBay. I forget what I was going on there to look for. Something, I don't know. And a message popped up or something that got my attention. Almost gone or something, and I clicked on it, and it was an Abrams tank, the same brand that my Challenger tank is. It's the American Abrams, and it was the full metal one, which means I'll tell you what's different. The roller wheels, what they call the road wheels, are all metal on this one, including metal tracks like mine, metal swing arms like mine, the metal gearbox like mine, and the metal sprockets and on the drive wheels like mine. And then now this one came with the metal road wheels that are on the metal swing arms. So the extra wheels are all metal now. The turret goes a full 360, so it'll go round and round and round. My turret stops near the back. It only goes 240 degrees. So I lose 10 degrees off of center in the back. This one will go all the way around. And this one, the actual gun barrel recoils when you fire the BB. I don't know if the tank recoils too with the gun barrel, but the gun barrel recoils. I can't wait to see that. So, I had a minute and 10 seconds to decide whether I wanted it or not. And it was under $300 for the full metal one, which is crazy because most of the time they're between $350 to $400 for that same version. And I just looked again, and mine with shipping and tax, I paid $320, including the shipping and tax, where the other ones are at $350 plus shipping, or so I got a really good deal on it. But I really didn't need another tank. Just but I saw it and I clicked on it, and then I thought, oh my God, what did I just do? So I sniped it right at the end. When I clicked on it, there was less than 30 seconds left on the bid. And I clicked on it, and it had a suggested bid of $288, and I hit it, and it took it, and I won. And then with the shipping and the tax, it was $320 to my door. And I'll probably have it tomorrow, as a matter of fact. It should get here tomorrow. I think they're called idler wheels, maybe. Fred, I'm not sure. Yeah, they come with the infrared receiver. The antenna thing, the little. I don't know if they come with the laser, not a laser, but you know what I mean, the infrared sender. I don't know if it comes with that or not. Oh, thank you, Fred. Was that a test? Did I pass the test? And Roach is telling me, hey, man, I'm glad. Holy crap! Let me pat myself on the back on that one. I thought that's what they were called, but I wasn't sure. So, but confirmation from two guys. Thank you. Good job. Well done, Kenny. So anyway, and I put my tank on the table, but I took it with me to the field today. It's out in the trailer. Oh, James had a tank on the shows Friday. Okay. They're called little wheel thingies. Yeah, that's the technical name, Six. the little wheel thingies. That's the technical name. Yeah, I don't want anything bad enough that the price is not an option. The price is always an option for me. I have to look at the price. So I always look at the price. Oh, look at what I just found. My broken, this is the nose gear to the Carbon ZT28. Now let me show you where it broke. This is the stupidest thing. Man, I tell you, I was so pissed when this broke. What a stupid place for it to break. So let me change cameras here. Hang on. Okay, I guess we'll go with that one. So right there where it's got a bend in it right here. Okay, like a tight, I don't know, it's not quite 90 degrees, I don't think, but it's a tight bend right here. And it broke right in the middle of the bend. It just snapped off. It was bent back. I grabbed a hold of it and I started to try to bend it, straighten it a little bit. And I wasn't even pulling hard and it just snapped right off. Like, what the hell was that? So yeah, so that's not on my yellow one, on the old one, the red and white one. So I had to put a new nose gear in that. And yeah. Yeah, exactly. If you get 5 hits within a certain time frame, it demobilizes the tank for 30 seconds, I think. Yeah, where you're stuck, it won't move, and then it resets. So I imagine that me and Paul are going to be having some tank battles up at Bigfoot. Stop it bloody moving. What? Oh, was I moving this around too much? See right there where the it broke right there. Okay, here. I'll try to hold it still. Right there. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find a better spot that shows up. I guess right there shows up pretty good. So yeah, that's where it broke. It's right at the top of the gear. You know, the plastic, this stupid plastic cladding, and then it come out of there and it makes this, like, I don't know. It just makes a bend. I don't know why it's there. But anyway, that's where it snapped off. That's what I think, Ken. I think you're right. I think the metal cracked when they bent it. And when I tugged on it back the other way, it just snapped right off. So that was my guess, is they cracked it when they bent it. Do you have a, Randy, do you have a Banshee? What do you call when you hide or behind something that hide the hull of the tank? Huh? The hull of the tank. Yeah, just piss poor music wire. Yeah. Oh, the OMP hobby 5. I got you. Oh, yeah, Roach, that stumped you too. Oh, here comes the joke. Here it is. Here it is. Hull definited position. What? I give up, Fred. I can't read that. I can't even sound it out. Defilitate position. Hold defesh. Okay, you win. Whatever it says. Oh, it rips like a banshee. Oh, I gotcha. See, there's an airplane called a banshee. I thought maybe that's what you were talking about. Gotcha. So, give Fred a cookie. Oh my God. All right, so let me go get my mail so I can put this picture up for you guys. I want to show you what one of the things I've been working on. Oh, that's not what I want. Hold on. Oh, that's not going to work. But the cap lock's still on. Yep, sure is. Let's try that again. Okay. There's my picture. Huh. All right. Well, I'll do it that way then. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me get this into my thing here so I can show you what I'm looking at here. Let's go back to here so I can add it to here. We're going to put a new image. And we're going to call it the new trailer. Okay. And then we got to go find the picture. Browse. And pictures. And where are you? Not there. Okay. Gotta be saved pictures. Yep, it's gonna be in here. Okay. Oh, I should make this my background. I might have to do that. I'll just put it up first. But that might make a fun background. Alright, where'd you go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So save that. Now we got to resize it to get it in the window here. Wow. That's a big picture. Wow. Huge. Okay. Is that the right picture? Oh, it's sideways. Oh, why is it sideways? That's weird. Okay, let me... That's not going to work. Why did it go sideways? That's weird. Is there a rotation? No. Can I rotate it here in the... Boy, holy crap. Window, project, source, filter, properties. That's really weird. It wasn't crooked when I uploaded it. I don't think. Alright. Technical difficulties. Stand by. Let me see if I figure out what the hell's going on here. Kind of weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's see. Where's it at? There it is. It's not crooked there. What the hell? Alright, let's cancel that. Let's try this again. Alright, hang on a minute. Let me just delete this. Okay, and then let's try it again. New image. I did it again. Why is it doing that? How is it? I've never had a picture do this. I'm putting it in here and it lays on its side. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if I can fix that. Well, I know how I can fix it. All right, let me get back to the chat for a minute. We're going to have to get a little creative here. Okay, let me get back up here, see what I missed. Killer Planes, what's up? Yes, it is the HSD 90 millimeter 262. That's what it is. Good job. Well done. How you doing tonight, Steve? You and Denise doing all right? What? I just discovered I need an 11th channel on my receiver. For reverse if I use a gyro. What? Why do you need 11 channels? Holy crap, dude. What are you working on? Suddenly I need a twin 90. Yes, Steve, yes you do. Absolutely. I highly recommend it. Definitely need one. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at porn. Yeah. Now, I'm putting a picture of my trailer up, but it's laying it on its side. I wanted to show you guys the trailer, what it looks like now, but it laid the picture on its side, and I'm going to have to go Photoshop it in Paint and then put it back up. So it'll be a minute. It looked like sculpture. No, I can't. It's way too big to bring in here, Mike Bird. The thing is enormous. I can't bring it in here and show it to you. I couldn't get it in the tent. It's just too big. Oh, Denise fed you, so you're good. Good for you. What airplane are we working on, Kenny? Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you just put a Y cable on the ailerons and the flaps, for that matter? Why would you, unless you're gonna do crow? I don't know why you would need, to put each servo on a separate channel. Unboxing what, the 262? Yeah, I was too excited you're right, I should have filmed it. I didn't. I should have filmed it. I'm gonna do a build video on it. I'm just gonna hit the highlights. There's a few things that would make it. Well, not on this one. There was nothing to change on the 262. It was perfect. Just gonna do a build video on the 339. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. So you can have full-length ailerons. I get that. Um, Put the 262 back in the box and play it backwards. There you go. I could do that, I guess. I could take it apart and put it back in the box and then run it backwards. So I did have an issue with the 262 today, guys. So um, I was so excited to get it in the air because I tested everything on the ground and it all worked perfect. And except I hadn't tested the throttle because you have to plug in the main batteries. When you plug in the 2200s to run the radio, it runs everything. It runs the landing gear, the flaps, all the servos. The only thing it doesn't test is the throttle. So I didn't test the throttle because I figured, everything else is working. The throttle's got to work. So I got out to the field and the throttle was backwards. So this is where I screwed up. So I'm sitting there fighting with it, trying to figure out why I can't get the throttle to work. And it was backwards. And I went in the radio and switched it, and it didn't fix it. And I'm like, how can that not fix it? Well, I was fixing it. When you do S-Bus, throttle is automatically on channel 3. And I was still trying to do Spectrum channel 1. And so it didn't work, and I couldn't figure out why. So when I started messing around in that control box, changing stuff and moving stuff around, and I decided I'll just put it back to factory settings and start over. Well, when I put it back to factory settings, nothing worked. Like, what? It came from the factory this way. It should have gone back to the way it was working. And it didn't. It disabled everything. It completely unprogrammed everything. So then I had to sit there and reprogram the landing gear and and then I figured out that I was switching the wrong channel. So I switched that, but I had to reprogram the sequence doors, the landing gear, and it was a nightmare. And I don't think I'm done yet. The doors are over rotating, so I'm going to have to go in there and program the angle. You can program the angle that the servo travels, and the doors are traveling too far, and it's literally sucking them bowing them in because it's pulling them too far. And then after it times out, they relax because it doesn't sit there holding them tight. But I don't like them pulling the doors like that, so I got to fix that. But other than that, it's fine. So I was flying it around, and the only thing I didn't program were the brakes because I knew I wasn't going to need them. I'm on grass. So I didn't program the brakes. And I flew it for 3 flights. No problem. Everything was great. So I decided, let's go ahead and program the brakes because I'm going to need them at Bigfoot. It's a paved runway. I'm definitely going to need brakes there. So I programmed the brakes. No problem. Super easy. Boom. No. Didn't burn a servo. So I got the brakes working. No problem. So I took off and I flew it around. And the plane's easy to land. So it landed beautiful. And I thought, well, I'll try the brakes. What the hell? It's rolling out, and it's the bearings on this thing are unbelievable. God, the plane will just keep rolling, even on grass. So I hit the brakes, and it pulled the left landing gear out of the wing. Yeah. And I got video of it. I'll put it up. But I go out there and it's got plenty of power. I never even went wide open throttle. I was flying it at half throttle the whole time. And it was doing, you're going to see the video. I videotaped it. It's doing a good 65, 70 probably at half throttle. No problem. And that's how I got a 9-minute flight out of it because it was flying beautifully at that power setting. So when I get out there and I brought the plane back, flipped it upside down on my plane stand and took a look, and there's practically no glue holding the gear mount into the foam. It's got one little part where it tore the foam out of the plane that was still stuck to the gear mount. Not the gear itself, but the mount. This one little part has got a piece of foam glue to it. All the way around, the whole rest of it there's no foam glue to it. The glue didn't. If they put glue on it, it didn't hold. So they didn't put enough glue on it. So it ripped it out of the plane. So now I got to fix it. It's always something. So, but it didn't hurt the plane. The plane's fine. It didn't even scratch the plane, other than where the gear goes. And when you put the thing back in the hole, it covers all the nasty that you can't even see. So all I got to do is mix up a bunch of epoxy and re-glue it in, and it'll be fine. But it just irritated me that hitting the brake on grass with ruts and stuff was too much for it to handle, because they didn't put 10 cents more worth of glue in it when they built it. So I did a quick glue job. All I wanted was to glue the 2 pins back to the plate, so that I could unscrew the gear from the plate and it would stay, the 2 pins would stay in where they belong. So I'm hoping that's going to work. I'll find out tomorrow when I pull it apart and start fixing it. But could be an older model sold as new. No, this is brand new. There's no. They just, yeah, Friday afternoon wing. Yeah, exactly, Roy. Yep. They didn't put enough glue in it. It's like, why would it be, why do you think it's old stock, Randy? Why would you say that? Yeah, it just surprised me that they didn't put enough glue on it. Like, how much, we're talking about what, 10 cents more worth of glue is all it would have taken to, not rip the landing gear out of the wing. So, but yeah, anyway, so I had a little problem with it. Other than that, it flew great, looks great, love it, just love it. It's really impressive. The one thing I was kind of, I don't like, but I can deal with it. They have the EDF ramping up like a turbine. I guess they figure people that fly turbines are the ones that are going to be flying this. So they wanted to simulate the way that the EDF throttles up. So when you throttle it up, it has to spool up really slowly, just like a turbine. So I guess you know, it'll acclimate you, or you're already acclimated for it if you fly turbines, that you're not going to have that immediate throttle response. You go full throttle and it just sits there going, whoa, you know, it doesn't just come on. So you got to be prepared for that. But other than that, you know, I didn't have any problems with it. I just thought it was kind of comical that they did that. Well, I looked at it, Brian. It didn't pull the other side out. It looks fine. But the only way I would know for sure is to tear it out of the wing. And I might. To check to see if they've got enough glue on it. And then if they did, you know, okay. But if they didn't, I can re-glue it. I can re-glue it anyway. So, but that's the only way I can tell. You can't see it. You know, it's buried in the wing. So the only way I could tell it didn't pull loose. I mean, I checked it. The other side's fine. So I don't know what I'm going to... I've already handled this on an FMS plane once before, and I did a video on it, where I mounted hardwood in the plane, in the wing. I cut a long, narrow slot and put a piece of hardwood in there, glued it into the wing, and then screwed the retract to the hardwood instead of to the plastic, those crappy plastic mounts that they, you know, that have the 4 little screw holes that plunge down to the top of the wing, and then you're supposed to screw the retract into the plastic, you know, pins on the bottom, and it's supposed to hold it through the top. I hate those kind of wing hold downs. So yeah, I might cut it out and put wood holds, you know, wood mounts in it. I don't know. We'll see. But nothing major. The plane's in perfect condition other than that. And when you glue it back in place, it looks perfect. You can't tell that it come out of the wing because it's got a lip on it, you know, like a frame lip all the way around, and the frame covers everything up. But they should have, you know, put a bunch of glue on that lip, and when they glued it in, so the lip was glued to the foam. There's one little piece glued over here. The rest, the whole thing was not glued. So, you know, when you pay that much money for an airplane, you kind of hope you're going to get better quality than that. And I'm going to send the video to Andy and tell him, hey, you know, I don't know if you know this, but maybe you better call the factory and give him a heads up, because this is horrible. You know, not good for you guys. Yeah, I haven't had that problem, Randy. I've never had anything come unglued. That's just because it's old, and I got a lot of old airplanes, and I haven't had anything come unglued. I haven't had that problem. I don't know what kind of planes you're talking about. Horizon planes? Because I don't have a lot of them. Well, I mean, I have a lot of them compared to what you guys have, but most of my planes are not Horizon airplanes. But I do have a lot of them. But you fucking me, I fuck you. You fucku, a fuka. Yeah, that's it. Fuka. Oh, good for you, Roy. That's cool. I'm glad you guys. What was John flying today? Anything cool? Craig Bevan, what's up? How you doing, man? So the tank rail under my F8F Bearcat came apart by sitting on your bed. Huh. Yeah. Hey, that's a good question. Did GB go? Was GB out there with you? All right. So while you guys are hanging tight, let me see if I can fix this damn photo. so I can put it up, because I don't know why it keeps turning it on its side, but I know how I can trick it to stop doing that. So let's do this. Oh my God. Is it really that big? Holy boy, that was a high resolution photo I took. Holy crap. Ah. There we go. That's at least in the ballpark now. My God, that thing was huge. Okay, let's zoom in. Oh, let's zoom out. There we go. Okay. So now if I do this, and then move the photo. Can I move the photo over? Okay, hold on a minute. Let's try this. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, hang on. Maybe I can do this. Okay. There we go. Getting a little creative here. Okay, then one more time here. We'll slide that one over here. Okay. And let's oh. Oh, you dog. Okay. And then I'm going to do this. Okay, let's go select rectangular. and crop it. Okay, good enough. That'll work. All right, now we should be able to do it. Okay, let's go here. Browse. Uh-oh. Where did it save it? Didn't it save it here? All right, let's go look here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right, guys, now I can put this picture up. Okay, so there it is. That's what my trailer looks like. So if you look inside, I don't know what you guys are on phones, but if you're on a phone, you can zoom, so that'll be good. So I made a bed, and if you look in there, the 262 is sitting on the bed. So there's two airplanes under the bed. You can see the Carbon Z hanging on the ceiling. Oh, I got to tell you how I screwed that up. You're going to love that. Wait till you hear this story. And then the 262's on the bed. And then there's the plane rack in the back. And then you could see the RV-8 standing on its nose to the right of the rack in the back. And then the big screen TV over here on the right. And then two generators, the big generator and the little generator. So that's the new trailer. That's the new layout. I still have a little more work to do to the bed. I got to reinforce it. I'm not satisfied with what it is, but it was good enough to hold an airplane. I just don't think it was strong enough to hold me. Probably is, but I'm going to overkill it anyway. But so that's what I've been working on. Getting the trailer ready for Bigfoot. And so you're waiting to go to bed. Sorry, Mike Bird. I'm working as quick as I can. Sorry. All right, so let's see. I'm trying to get caught up on all my missed jokes you guys are having. Good night. Is that Mike Bird? Yeah. Good night, Mike, if you're still here. Yeah, the shaggin' wagon. Well, I honestly probably won't sleep in the bed much. But the bed's really more for the planes, to be honest. It's an air mattress, and I can sleep on it. But guys, I don't sleep well laying down. And the doctors can't figure out why. But if I sleep laying down, I can't pee in the morning. It like closes off my prostate or something, and they have no idea why. And so I have to, hang out for a while until it relaxes or whatever the hell it's doing before I can pee in the morning. So I generally sleep in a recliner. And I bought these reclining lounge chairs that I bring with me. They're folding, but they're real nice quality, good material. And I have room to put the one of those lounge chairs. Well, so I go in the side door and put the chair in there, and I can sleep in the chair, no problem. So I probably won't sleep on the bed. The main reason I put the bed in there is it is an option to sleep on if I want to, but it gives me room to put planes under it and on it, which I didn't have before. It was a big wasted space. You put a couple airplanes on the floor, and then you can't do anything else with them. And the rack idea works good, but putting a rack in the middle of the trailer kind of makes the rest of the trailer unusable. This way, the trailer is still usable. I can actually sit in my chair on the other side of the bed and watch TV in the trailer or outside the trailer. It just works out better this way. So that's why I did the bed thing. Whether I get a chance to sleep in it, I'll probably try it. I mean, I'll try anything once. So. No, it's easy, Fred. Actually, it's easier. Now when I take it down out of the rack, the T-28, I can just set it right on the bed upside down. Of course, I have to take the 262 out first, but yeah, now I can just take it off out of the rack and lay it right down on the bed upside down, step out of the trailer by the door, walk around, and then pick it up and carry it out. So it works out really good. Same thing putting it back in. I just take it in and set it on the bed upside down, walk around the other side, and then set it up into the rack. So that works out great. The bed actually helped make it easier to put that in. Not that it was hard before, but I have to clear an entire path into the trailer so I can walk all the way in with it to put it in the rack. And now I can just set it on the bed and then walk around and put it in from the other side. So the Assmaster 4000, there you go. Oh, that's good, Michael. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, so this is what I've been working on. All I have to do now, I think, as far as I still have room to tie another plane like the RV-8 on its nose in the very back. I can do that. I have room to put one or two more planes like that, where on the floor where the red cooler is. The air conditioning unit will be strapped to the wall right there where the cooler is. The cooler will normally be on the other side of the bed, where I step in to put the plane on the ceiling. Because when I get where I'm going, I'm going to take the cooler out, and that'll free up the space there to walk in there. So the cooler won't be there, but the air conditioner will be. And the heater will fit under the bed. So I could just slide the heater under the bed if I bring that too. And then I'm probably going to put, I haven't decided where yet, but I think I'm going to put a overhead cabinet in there somewhere. I haven't figured out where yet. Maybe between the rack and on the left wall where the nose of the Carbon Z is. I think I have room to put a small overhead cabinet between the rack and the nose of the T-28. So I might be able to put a small cabinet up there. I'm not sure. We're still figuring it all out. Yes, I did 6. I bought 3 trailers to get the free shipping. Yep. Well, I just know how they do that stupid thing when somebody puts a vertical, they blur the 2 images on the sides. So I didn't blur them, but that's kind of what I was going for there. Yeah, because I had to make the thing long, landscape, or it flipped it on its side, automatically. I don't know why it did that. So I had to go into Paint and put 3 of them together to get it to be landscape so it wouldn't flip it on its side. Need a stripper pole in there. Yep. Well, now the stripper can just strip on the bed. What the hell? I could probably, well, I don't know. We might be able to put a pole on the bed, to the ceiling, and then she can kneel on the bed and swing on the pole at the same time. I don't know. We'll have to work on that. My Avalanche. I have a 13 Avalanche now. This 07 Avalanche got totaled, so I have a 13 Avalanche. So you have to be a midget stripper. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course there's a pole on the bed, Fred. Doesn't every bed have a pole? Isn't that a prerequisite? Yeah. So anyway. So I have some, I already bought everything I need. I just didn't have time to do it before I went flying. I wanted to go flying. So I just put it back together in there real quick so that I could put the plane on it. And so tomorrow I'll pull the bed back out to put my reinforced angle iron under the bed and then put it back together, finish it up, and then it'll be fine. Then we can have a whole bunch of strippers on it. So, got to make sure they got to be safe, I don't want a workman's comp claim. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, talking wood. Yep. I don't know if I have one in here. I think I took it out to the trailer. But I bought a bunch of these, the little plastic organizers full of screws. So I have 3 different ones. I got machine screws in US thread. I got machine screws in metric thread. And I've got some self-drilling sheet metal screws in 3 different trays, these plastic trays. And I want to put them in something. I don't want them just laying on the floor under the bed or what. I want to put them in either in a drawer or on a shelf in a cabinet, something. I don't know. But I want to do something with stuff like that because I'm going to have a lot more of that. And so I want to build something to organize that. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I could actually hang that unit on the door, on the inside of the door. And that way, when I open the door, it pulls it out of the way of anything, and it'd be outside then, and easier access to it. So I might hang it on the door. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Yeah, it's huge, Randy. It's bigger than the T28. That's a Carbon Z T28 on the ceiling. It's bigger than that. It is huge. It is a gigantic frickin' airplane, and it's heavy. It's pretty damn heavy. So, but yeah, I'm really happy with it. I like the plane. So I gotta do a little repair work on it now, but nothing catastrophic. I didn't really damage it or anything, other than the plastic mount broke, but not in a way that would make it unusable, I don't think. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play with it. Maybe I'll just epoxy 4 dowel rods into the foam, and then drill screw holes through the dowel rod, and then mount the gear straight to that. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Anything would be better than the stupid plastic they used. I can tell you that. So we'll see. We'll work on it. I'll fix it. I'm gonna finish the bed first, and then I'll fix the plane. I got some other planes to work on too. But yeah, it came out really good. I'm happy with it. I think it's definitely going to get the job done, I think. You're going to give up? What do you mean you're going to give up? A bucket only holds 5 gallons of shit. Well, I don't know, Randy. It depends on the size bucket we're talking about. All right, Brian, you out of here? All right, have a great night. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I've been trying to make this trailer better than the last one. The 2 airplane racks, I'm still getting 12 airplanes in the trailer, and that's all I got before in the racks. I could put 12 in the 2 racks. This configuration would hold 12 as well, small planes, that would fit in the rack. See, the problem is the 262, the Carbon Z T-28, the Carbon Z Cessna, the HSD Cessna, they're too big for the rack. They won't fit in the rack. So my new Tucano, that won't fit in a plane rack. Not that will work in the trailer because the wingspans are too big. So this was the next best thing, was to build a shelf that I might as well double as a bed. Why not? The best part about being a bed, guys, is that it's an air mattress with a comforter on it. And when you put the plane on the comforter, it ain't moving. It can't go anywhere. I mean, it'll fly off the bed if I get in an accident, but trust me, the plane rack is going to break, and all the planes are going to be in the nose of the trailer anyway. Ask me how I know that. So I'm not worried about, in an accident, yeah, it's going to come off the bed. But otherwise, it ain't moving. It's not going to come off. Even under hard braking, it ain't going to come off the bed. The comforter won't move because it goes down the sides, so it's kind of locked on there, and then the plane won't slide on the comforter. It's like planted on it, so it ain't going anywhere. So yeah, I've got a wing bag for the RV8 wing bag is on the floor under the wing of the Tucano. So hanging the wing bag on the wall isn't a bad idea. I might do that. It's a good idea. So yeah, so the big fuselages, I had 3 of them strapped in the old trailer next to in between the 2 plane racks. I had the RV8. I had to take the wing off the old Carbon Z, so I had that standing on its nose, and I had the Cessna 150 standing on its nose. So I had to take the wings off all those planes, and then stand the plane on its nose, and then I take a very loose bungee cord and run it around. It's not at all pulling on the plane. It's just there to keep the plane. The plane can rock back and forth, but only so far, and then the bungee cord catches it. So it can move around a little bit, but the bungee cord's not digging into the foam, so it's not damaging the plane in any way. And but it lets the plane swing around a little bit, and that's been working great so far. So, all right, Ken Bird, you have a good night too, man. We'll see you later. How you doing, Paul? What's up? I call Big Spoon, though? You're going to spoon on the bed with me? Is that what you're talking about, Paul? So you want to be the big spoon. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Randy. I've got the wing bag for the RV8. I put the RV8 wings in the bag. So right now that's the only big airplane I have that I take the wing off of. I should probably get wing bags for the HST 182, and I could use the wing bag for either one then. Either the Carbon Z Cessna 150 or the 182. I could use the wing bag for either one of those. So what I did in my station wagon to get more room, and on the planes I took the wing off of, I put a net that I made myself, but I hung a net from the ceiling, from the clothes hooks that are inside the wagon, and I stretched it out on the top there, and then I could slide the wings up into the net above the planes that were on the two shelves I put in there. I did something similar, not a bed, but I put a shelf. I could put airplanes when you fold the seats down, you can put a 4x8 sheet of plywood in there and close the gate. So I would put airplanes on that lower area, the flat area, and then I would take foam blocks that I had and I would strategically place them between airplanes. And then I could take a thin 1/4 inch thick plywood floor and slide it in on top of those foam blocks, and that would give me a second shelf to put more airplanes on. So that worked pretty well with the wagon, but I didn't have planes this big in the wagon. So, well, I take that back. I had the RV8 and the Carbon Z T28 in the wagon side by side, and then I put the shelf on top of them, and then I could put smaller planes on the top shelf. But this is better. I mean, I've got room for the big generator, the little generator, all the airplanes, and the cooler, and and there'll be a table in there too. I've got a folding picnic table that'll be in there too. And the air conditioning unit, I couldn't bring the air conditioning unit in the wagon. And when I went flying in the wagon, I had to stay in the tent because I didn't have an option there. This, I have an option to stay in the trailer or the tent. So it just works out pretty good. You don't want Bigfoot to get you? Yeah, so I've got my space heater over here. I'll take that. That'll fit under the bed. I purposely made the bed tall enough for just things like that to fit under it, to make sure I could put I had to measure like the tonneau on its landing gear because I didn't want to put it on the floor. So on its gear, I measured the tail height and made sure I made the bed taller than that. And the same thing with the T28. I made sure that it was tall enough for the tail to clear. So the bed's it's an inch lower than my pillow top bed that's in the house. So it's not as tall as a pillow top bed, but it's taller than a regular bed. Yeah, so it's in between. And that still gave me the room I needed underneath to put like the RV. I measured the RV8 tail sitting on its tail wheel, and that's a big tail. And I made sure that would fit under it. So I can, just in case, I didn't know which planes I'd put where, but I wanted to make sure I had the option, and that worked out really good. 52 to get. It's 68 in here now. We're down to 68 degrees in the tent. So well, Paul, yeah, you do. When they're going to try to deliver it, they're going to leave you a note, okay, that they tried to deliver it and they need a signature request. You just sign the note, the little packing note thing they gave you, and put it back in the mailbox. And when they come back, or tape it to the who's trying to deliver it? FedEx, U.S. Mail, or UPS? Who's delivering it? They all do the same thing. That you can sign that sheet, and then you've already signed it. Then they'll leave it. You just have to sign that thing and make sure they get it back. If they taped it to your fence or your door, you just tape it back on the door after you sign it, and put it back in the mailbox. Whatever you got to do, and then they'll deliver it. That's how I had to get my stuff that came signature request from R.C. Castle. I just signed the note and put it back in the mailbox. And then he delivered it the next day. And he actually put it on my porch. Oh, my God. I put on it says, where do you want it delivered? And I said, on porch. And the next day it was on the porch. Holy crap. He never brings my packages to the porch. He just throws it over the fence. But because I put on that thing on porch, he brought it to the porch. I couldn't believe it. I thought, I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. Well, yeah, he actually brought it to the porch. It's 48 in Grand Forks. Ugh, yuck. That's too cold. Wouldn't care for that much. How come that's not working now? Well, that's damn weird. Why the hell is that doing that? Really? So FedEx didn't. So you sent them an email and tell them to either re-deliver it or leave the door tag so you can sign it, because that's mandatory. They have to leave that. So call up and bitch. Tell them you want the door tag so you can sign it so they can deliver it. You might be able to go online and do it too, Paul. You might be able to go to FedEx, track your package, and then it's going to tell you, first attempt or whatever, and then you might be able to sign it there or give them instructions on how to sign, get it. Let's RC, what's up? How you doing tonight, man? Good to see you. All right, well, I guess we're probably tired of looking at my trailer. I'll take that picture down now. Yeah, now you guys can look at my smiling face. Hey! Actually, that's better looking, right? We just look at that. That looks much better. Let me move my chair over a little bit like that, so I stop blocking it. So, anyway, so that's what's going on. I don't know how many of these planes I'm going to get ready for. I'm working at it, trying to get, and I'm not sure they're all going to fit in the damn trailer either. I got to do some finagling, I think, but I don't think I'm going to bring the T-28 because everybody's seen that. So I think I'm going to take that down out of the roof and then put my P40, my 2 meter P40 up there on the roof. I think that's how I'll bring that. And then I think I'm bringing the folding wing Corsair. So with the wings folded, I should be able to put that someplace cool. I could probably put that in the back seat of the truck, actually. With the wings folded, it doesn't take up much space. You know, put the gear up and then fold the wings up, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna try to bring all kinds of all the not crazy stuff that nobody has. So that was the plan all along, was to bring the crazy stuff. So that's what I'm trying. Let me get back to the chat here. There we go. Yeah, Paul. If it's over a certain dollar amount, and I don't, everybody's different what they set the dollar amount at. But if it's over a certain dollar amount, they usually, that's why RC Castle put a signature request on their package. I didn't ask them to do that, but because it was over $500, they did that. They wanted to make sure I got it. So, you know. I understand why they do it, but FedEx, they all have a way of signing the door tag. So the guy was supposed to leave you a door tag. So you need to call him and tell him to either bring it back or bring me a damn door tag so I can sign the door tag. So, by the way, Paul, what did you pay for your Abrams, if you don't mind me asking? Because I bought one too. Sorry. So it's up to either one of you, Paul. They can request, they can put it on it to protect it, or you can put it on there to protect it. It's either one of you has the option to do that. So I never ask for a signature request. You know, I don't want to have to sign for it, really. Yeah, I don't know how she could do that, Paul. I guess either call or send an email to FedEx and remove the signature request. But honestly, I think it'd be easier for you to just sign it online. You know, if you go to FedEx, I'm sure there's a way to, you know. take care of that, because I know the post office, when the post office tried to deliver my package from RC Castle, so they had a way for me to go online and have it re-delivered. Yeah, so what did you pay for that, Abrams? I want to know if I got a good deal or not. I think I got a really good deal, but I want to find out what you paid. I got the same one you got. It's all metal. Got the turret that goes 360. Got the gun actually recoils when you fire it. The barrel recoils. I didn't even know that was an option. This one does that too. It's got everything on it. It's cool as shit. Yeah, there you go. Shoot the FedEx guy in the nuts. Yeah, tell him, hang on a minute. I want to demonstrate something for you. I want to show you what you brought me. Look at this. Just stand right there. You're fine. Are you ready? Here it comes. Yeah, I can't imagine why they wouldn't have left it taped to the door anyway. It's just it's a signature request form door tag. Why wouldn't they leave it just because it's an apartment building? That shouldn't make any difference. They're just going to tape it to the door anyway. They sent a collection because you owed them $11. Why did you owe FedEx $11? What the hell? How does that work? They delivered something COD and didn't get the COD? Is my tank instructions in here? No, I put them back in the car. I was going to read them today. I ended up having to read the HST book instead. Yeah, they really needed that $11. Yeah, to send a collection agency after it. Yeah. Yeah, Paul. I had a one of my when I was delivering for UPS, I had a customer that had a note there: UPS driver, help yourself, and there was a plate there with candy and cookies on it. And it was addressed to the UPS guy. I couldn't believe, or I thought that was cute as hell. No, Paul, it just came up. It was the stupidest thing. I don't know what. I was right here, and I went on eBay to look for something. I don't remember what I was looking for, but it wasn't a tank. I think I was still trying to find Oh, you know what? I think it was Brian Chambers' nose for his striker, I think is what I was looking for. So I was searching eBay and searching around, and this thing popped up. Almost gone, bid now on something. So I clicked on it, and it was the tank, just like yours. The all-metal Abrams tank. And it was less than $300. And my bid was less than $300. And I only had a minute and 10 seconds to make a decision. So I panicked, and I bid on it, and I won it. I panicked. After I won it, I thought, oh my God, what did I just do? I didn't need another tank. I got one. I didn't need another one. So now I have an Abrams and a Challenger. At least they're different, though. The Abrams has a lot more, doodads on it. I can't wait to see the barrel recoil. Because this one's supposed to have a recoiling barrel on it. And the turret goes 360, so that'll be cool too. So I paid with shipping and tax, because eBay has to put tax on it. It was $320 total. Shipped to me, $320 I paid for it. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I think I did all right. I don't feel like I got hurt on that at all. Randy says he'll fix you a sandwich. So I remember when Wes was talking about the steel wheels like we got on our Abrams, how he was going to paint them to look he was going to paint the wheels to look like basically what our plastic wheels look like. He was going to airbrush them. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the wheels. I got to paint them. I can't leave them. The metal color isn't going to. I don't even like the tracks in the metal color. I'm going to paint those too. But I'm going to paint them I'm going to paint everything the zinc chromate green color first, and then paint over that, so that if they get nicked, it'll look authentic. It'll look like the zinc chromate undercoat. So that should look pretty cool. So I'm going to paint the tracks and the wheels and the sprockets and everything. I have to take it all apart to do it, but that's all right. No big deal. Bolo ham, P&P loaf, your choice. Is that what you did to your Sherman? Yeah. Yeah. So I'll just get some. I probably have the colors I need. I probably have a tan here for painting something I had tan. So I'll just spray the wheels tan color and then put some black blotches in them, just like they did it on the plastic wheels, and it'll look good. Yeah, that's true. And I will, Fred. After I got to paint it first, and then I'll go drive it through some mud, so it's painted and weathered. It'll be perfect. I don't think I'm gonna put these hubcaps on. I know these things are gonna fall off, and then I'll lose them, and then they'll look stupid. There'll be a hubcap missing, and that's what these pointing things are that I didn't know what they were. They're hubcaps for the wheels. I don't know. I guess I'll test fit one and see how tight it goes on. If it goes on tight enough, I probably use them, but I don't know. I suspect they're not going to stay on. I just have that feeling. Your Sherman's all steel, including the body work, or just all the running stuff, the wheels and the tracks and all that. Because they do make a all steel body one also. You know, it's probably cast pot metal steel. You know, and that thing weighs a ton. Holy crap! I forget how much they said that thing weighs, but it's very heavy. Mine's only got the steel tracks. I keep looking over here because it was on the floor right there, but I took it out and put in the trailer. So it's not there. Yeah, you want to put them on there to protect. Yeah, it's like a cup, huh? Protect the nuts. Oh, your tank doesn't recoil. It probably has the setting to make it recoil. Did you go play with the settings? You got to make it recoil. That's cool as shit. I love it when mine recoils. That is, everybody thought that was the coolest thing. They all went crazy over that one. Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah, when I fired the BB and it recoiled back, they just, oh, I don't even recoil. Look at that. So Bo out the field today. He bought one of those dirt bikes that Fred ordered two of. He bought two of them. So he was running that thing around the field today. You know, the new dirt bike from Horizon. So I got to hold one. I got to look at it. That fucker's heavy. Jesus, that thing's heavy. The gyro takes almost 2 minutes to spool up before you can run it. You can hear it in there starting to roll, you know, and it starts to wind up, you know, but you got to wait for it to wind up until you can drive it. Otherwise, it'll fall over. So, but it's really cool. You know, it's a pretty damn cool motorcycle. I got to say, you know, if it wasn't $550, I'd probably buy one. But I'm just not going to spend $550 for it. It's too much. I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. Liverwurst? I told you. Weren't you listening? I paid $320 for it. Shipped. That included tax and shipping, everything to my door. $320. So, did I do better than you or not? I'm curious. If you did better than me, I'm really happy for you. That's cool. Oh, your YouTube was seriously lagging. Okay. Yeah. No, it's worth every penny of it, Michael. I got to tell you right now, boy, when you shoot somebody in the nuts with that thing, it's worth every penny. You win? All right, cool. What did you pay? Yeah, mine was an auction and it was ending right then. I mean, I didn't have time to, hit the make offer button or nothing. I was it was just kind of right there. I had to make a decision. So, what? Did you really? You got the all metal one for $250? Oh my god, that's fucking awesome, dude. Holy crap, that's great. Good for you. That's all. Hell, that's almost as cheap as I paid $215 for the plastic version. Well, I got the metal tracks and the metal arms and the metal gearbox, and there was one more metal thing, but I didn't get the metal road wheels. My turret doesn't go 360, and the barrel doesn't recoil, but I paid $215 for that one, so I paid $320 for this one. So, but like I said, it was just hit me in the face, and I had to make a decision. It was like, oh my god, I only have 30 seconds left to make it the bid, and yeah. And then after I bid on it, like, oh my god, what did I just do? What was I thinking? I didn't need another tank, damn it. So, I'm looking for my back scratcher and I don't see it. I guess it's buried here somewhere. Yeah, they're my barbecue skewers I was looking for. So I might be making use of this hardwood to fix the 262 landing gear. Just mount this baby in the, oh, hang on. No, that's not what I wanted to do. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I'm going to change cameras here. So this is hard. I don't know if it's basswood. Does it say what kind of wood this is? It's hardwood, but I don't know if it says what kind of wood it is. I don't know, basswood, or I don't know. It's hard. It's some hard shit. But so I buy these assortment packs at Walmart. They're cheap as hell. 40 pieces. I want to say it was like $4 for 40 pieces. So I cut the foam and then glue this into the wing and then screw the landing gear right to this. So that's what I fixed my FMS plane. That came out great. Look it up on my channel. There's a FMS P-47 landing gear repair. Oh my God, you're not going to see it till the 18th. How are you going to Bigfoot? How are you not going to be on the road during Bigfoot? What the hell? Oh, I think. Oh, you told him you couldn't work that. It was already, the plans were already made, and that you couldn't work, right? Asswood, yeah, it could be. Yeah, Asswood, yeah, off of a tuna boat. Yeah, it's Asswood. It's the Asswood door off a tuna boat. That's what it is. Yeah, Tim, we're still here. But I'm getting ready to call it. I got to go use the bathroom anyway, and I'm not coming back out. It's getting cold out here. And you need a lot lizard. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so Tim, we're going to call it here pretty quick anyway. But hey, welcome back. So you missed here. I'll put the picture back up. You missed the picture of the trailer, so I'll put it back up for you. Let me get the other camera set up here. I think it was this one. That's it. Switch it back. So this is my trailer setup that I'm going. I'm bringing this to Bigfoot. Are you going to Bigfoot, Tim? So that's my trailer setup that I've been working on, and so I'm bringing a laptop to play movies on the big screen TV hanging in there, and that swings out so we can sit. A bunch of people can sit. And I brought a big speaker that I can bring for the sound, and it projects out really well. We tested it here. It works really good. So I've got a big speaker and laptop computer where it plays Blu-ray discs that I HDMI cable it to the TV. I'm gonna run movies. We're gonna have it's a walk-in drive-in theater at Bigfoot. So we can go down. Kids can go watch movies. We can watch movies. I'll be bringing some good movies. I'm gonna bring Top Gun Maverick. If you haven't seen it, you can see it there. I'll probably bring the regular Top Gun too, and then I got Cars 2, Planes 2, Cars 3. Yeah, I'll be bringing those kind of movies, for the kids. And of course, I'm a big kid. I like those movies. And I'll bring some other stuff. So yeah. So it's already been tested and it works perfect. It came out great. Yeah, Back to the Future. It's been a truly shitty show. Thanks, Michael. I'm glad you liked it. You're cold at 68. No, I didn't say it was cold. I said it's getting cooler. I'm getting a little cold. I'm not gonna go run and put a sweater on, but yeah, I'm getting a little cold. I usually have to get down in the 62 before I say, okay, it's getting cold. I got to turn the heat on or something. But yeah, 68's not bad. All right, Fred, you have a good night too. Yeah, I'm going to call it here. So, yeah, shit show and I'm making sandwiches. All right, guys. So thanks for coming. We'll see you guys later. See you tomorrow night in Fred's show. We'll do some flying, have some fun. And until then, you guys keep the blue side up, right? All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later.